Now, one of the rarest and most expensive single malt whiskies is going on sale for £30,000 a bottle. The Glenlivet Private Collection has been aged for 70 years by Elgin-based specialists Gordon and McPhail. The cask was laid down in 1943 during the Second World War, when the means to make whisky were in short supply. Emma Murray has the details.
Matured for 70 years, but it's the date of this whisky that makes it so rare. The Private Collection Glenlivet was poured into cask in January 1943 as the Second World War raged on. Rationing had cut production, and only a handful of distilleries were given licences to produce the spirit. The cask was selected by John Urquhart of Elgin-based business Gordon and McPhail. It's now been passed down through 4 generations of the family, with his great-grandsons making the decision to bottle it.
This whisky is truly one of the most incredible, rarest whiskies ever released. Coming from the middle of the Second World War, when production was extremely limited, and the demand for raw materials was actually tightly controlled by the government. The foresight of my grandfather, great-grandfather and uncles to hold on to it and monitor it so carefully has been just remarkable.
Only 40 bottles of this whisky are being produced, and each will set you back around £30,000. But for whisky lovers, it's a real chance to add a piece of liquid history to a collection. But what does it taste like? Head of whisky supply and 4th generation of the Urquhart family, Stuart, says it's all dependent on the cask's quality.
We first sampled this cask back in 1967 and we chose to hold on to it for 70 years. We sampled it routinely and we sampled it in 2013 and we made a decision it was its right time. It's a heavily sherried whisky. It's been in our first full sherry hogshead for 70 years, and that means it's going to be very rich. Rum and raisin kind of flavours, dark chocolate.
This rare and expensive whisky is likely to attract interest from investors and collectors, as well as single malt fans from all over the world. Protecting and nurturing this cask for over 70 years is finally paying off. Emma Murray, STV News.